Hey there guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the time I nearly got arrested at the supermarket. Yes, obviously you know where this is going, shoplifting. However, it's with a twist. So it was a Monday afternoon. I decided to go see my cousin Curtis. He is about 5 years old, and I was like, maybe I can take him down to the mall and get him a little something like a milkshake or a ice cream. So we went down to the mall, I got him an ice cream and I had a milkshake, and he was like, I want a banana. So being the kind-hearted person that I am, I decided, yeah, we'll get you a banana. So we went to the supermarket and I grabbed a banana. I also grabbed some Twix bars because I love Twix bars. Jesus Christ, they are delicious. However, I didn't see that my cousin actually grabbed some sunglasses off the shelf. So I went to the checkout and I was checking out everything. I scanned everything that I knew of and I paid for it, and then we began to walk out of the supermarket when we were stopped by security. They said, what do you think you're doing? And I got really confused. I looked at Curtis. He had nothing in his hands that I could see. So I was like, what do you mean? They said, you're shoplifting. And I was like, what? I paid for this stuff. I've got the receipt. So I gave them the receipt and they were looking and they said, you didn't pay for the sunglasses. And I looked at Curtis again. I went, sunglasses? And he ended up pulling them behind his back and I laughed, and they weren't happy about it. But they said, you can't leave until the police get here. We have to investigate it to make sure it wasn't you. And I was like, what? I ended up sitting on the bench for like 2 hours, and then the police decided to come because it's a low priority apparently. And they started asking questions when they took me into the office. I was like jittery, and they thought I was guilty. So it continued on for a few hours. I was like, Jesus Christ, it's 5 p.m. Can I go home? And they said, no, we have to get these questions done. It was taking forever. I was like, Jesus Christ, I just want to go home. And then Curtis decided to say, it was me. And I was like, you couldn't have said that 2 hours ago. And they looked at Curtis and they said, okay, I guess it was you. We have no proof against Cody. So they let us go, but it was like, I nearly got arrested. And this was my first time getting interviewed by police. And I was like, what do I say? So we ended up getting released like 5 minutes after this. I was like, Curtis, you're bad. You just made me lose 2 hours. He was apologetic, so I accepted that. But Nana was grumpy at me because I didn't keep an eye on Curtis properly. I was like, Jesus Christ, what do you want me to do? I gave him an ice cream and then he wanted a banana, and now he stole some sunglasses and I nearly got charged with it. What do you want me to do about it? Well, she was grumpy. She started to tell me off because I didn't keep an eye on Curtis properly. I was like, Jesus Christ, what? Okay, I'm gonna go home now. So that's the end of that story of how I nearly got arrested. But now I've got another story which is more exciting. So it was a Monday morning. I was on the way to school, just finished work, and I was eating a banana, and the police pulled me up and they were like, hey, have you seen this dude? And they showed me a photo and it looked exactly like me. I was like, that looks like me. And they looked at it and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, I should have not said that. And they told me to put my hands up and I was like, what for? And then they were like, stop asking questions. We're going to have to take you in. And I was like, hell no, I'm going to school. I've got a test. I kept walking on and they went, stop. Otherwise, we're going to have to use force. And I was like, they're not serious. So I started biking along again. And they were following me and they were like, just stop, kid. But then I started to bike even faster and they were like, stop. Guess what? Being a teen, I decided not to stop just to piss them off. So I got to school, I went to the test, I did the test, second period came by and I got a notice to go to the front office. So I was like, okay, there's going to be a meeting about the trip that I was going to go on soon. But nah, it was the police again. I was like, well, Jesus Christ, what do you guys want? They actually handcuffed me. I was like, what the hell is happening right now? And I said, you rejected our orders and we had the right to ask you questions, but you decided to refuse, so we are arresting you. And I was like, what for? Mr. Wilson was really confused on what actually happened. I was like, I'm confused as well. I didn't do anything. I just had work. And they said, what? We're about to do your work because if this wasn't you, we need to go catch the real person. And being me, I felt like being a tease. And I was like, I'm kidding, mate. So they decided to walk me to the car and I got taken to the police station, which was fun for questioning. Yet again, that was the same policeman actually. And they were like, maybe you did steal sunglasses. All in all, they ended up asking me the same questions as last time, and I was like, okay, to be honest with you, I was working at Benja Coast. You can give them a ring and they'll give you the evidence that you need to let me go. And I got to go back to school, and I actually ended up having biology class, which was nice end to the day. And it was a quite interesting day, to be honest with you guys. I mean, I was pulled up by the police 2 times in a row in 2 days. That's pretty interesting, I have to say. Okay guys, that is it for this video. Sorry it is so short and it's a different video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, until next time.